Hello and welcome to Working Wednesdays. My name is Jennifer Tenney and I'm coming to you live from the Center for Excellence in Disabilities in Morgantown, West Virginia. Thanks for joining me today. Today I'd like to talk about a very special SSI work incentive called PASS, or Plan to Achieve Self-Support. Some of you may have heard about PASS plans before and wonder what they're about. So I'm going to take a few minutes today to talk about a PASS plan, what it does for you, how it affects your SSI, and what requirements you have to have in order to do a PASS. So first, remember that PASS is an SSI work incentives, which means you must be SSI eligible in order to write a PASS. PASS plans have to be funded by something other than your SSI. You can fund it via things like unearned income, such as SSDI, or benefits that you're getting from railroad retirement, or black lung benefits, or veterans benefits, any of those things, or it can be funded by income. Today I want to focus on PASS plans that are for folks who are working on SSI only. So they only have SSI and their earned income. In order to write a PASS plan, there is a form that you must fill out. You have to be able to tell Social Security why you want the items that you're requesting, how it is going to help you, and exactly what steps you're going to take in order to get to that point. In order to successfully write a plan to achieve self-support, you must be showing Social Security that by the end of the time frame of the PASS that you hope to be or aspire to be self-sufficient, or more self-sufficient. That means you must show that you will either be earning more money, working more hours, or perhaps earning a degree or licensure that will help you rely less on SSI. That's the whole purpose of the PASS. So to write a PASS, the number one thing you have to have is a very specific work goal. Work goals like, I want to be a dentist, is not good enough. You have to be very specific. So you would have to say something like, I would like to work 40 hours a week at a dental office as a dental hygienist or as a dentist or dental assistant. Being specific will tell Social Security how you plan to use the items that you are going to purchase through your PASS plan in order to become successful and hopefully more self-sufficient. PASS plans are excluded resources, which means you can put as much money in a PASS plan as you would like, and it will not count towards that $2,000 a month income and assets and resource limit. So there can be as much money as you'd like in this PASS, and you can write a PASS for just about anything as long as it is tied to your work goal. Here in West Virginia, we tend to write PASSes for vehicles because transportation is a very big issue for us here in West Virginia in the disability community. It's very hard to get to work if you do not have reliable transportation. So we're going to take this example and see how we would use it to use a PASS to perhaps purchase a vehicle. So remember, the first thing I said is that you have to have a specific work goal. So my specific work goal would be to increase my hours from 20 hours a week to 35 hours a week by picking up extra time with reliable transportation that I would be able to get to work for more hours a week. That would be a good example of a specific work goal. I would like to increase my hours at work from 20 hours a week to 35 hours a week, making $8.75 an hour, which is the minimum wage rate in West Virginia. Once we have our specific work goal, now we have to look at how much money can we put into a past plan. And this is where your earned income and your countable earned income comes into play. So remember that I said that a past plan must be funded by something other than your SSI resources money, because SSI is basically designed to pay for food and shelter, not to fund your past plan. But if you have countable earned income that is reducing the amount of SSI that you receive each month, that income can be put into a PASS. So let's say, for example, that I am working enough that my countable income is $300 a month, which means that my SSI is being reduced by $300. If I choose to put $300 a month into my PASS plan, into my bank account that is going to help me purchase my vehicle, that will eliminate the amount of countable income that I have, which means that my SSI cash benefit would go up by $300. So I would have the same amount of money to spend each month, and I would have an extra $300 a month in the bank. Now, what would we use that $300 to pay for? This is another thing that we need to tell Social Security how we're going to use that income. So we would say things like, we're going to make our car payment, pay for our insurance, potentially pay for mechanical issues, put gas in our car, pay for parking for our car. Anything that is related to that vehicle and your work goal of working 35 hours a week can be included in your past plan. And when we submit it to Social Security, they will look at the steps to see if they make sense and if the amount of money that you have makes sense